Doc Rivers is already making moves as head coach of the Sixers, and Twitter is reacting to the most recent rumor about his plans for the team. What's up, everyone? It's Devin Howard. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should do that now. I'm there as @DevinHoward. Subscribe to the Fumble, tap the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. Doc Rivers wasn't without a job for very long. Shortly after being dismissed by the Clippers, he was offered a head coaching role for the 76ers. He agreed to a 5-year deal in Philly and is already planning on making some big changes. According to Rashad Phillips, Doc is reportedly ready to make a drastic move. He will try and trade Ben Simmons to Minnesota for the #1 overall pick in order to take LaMelo Ball. The Sixers have been committed to building a team around Joel and Ben, but so far that hasn't really worked out that well for them. The guys have struggled to build chemistry, and sources say that off the court, they really can't stand each other. All of us here on the Fumble have been saying this for a long time. It probably is time for the Sixers to abandon their dreams of building a team around these two athletes and let go of one of them and start fresh. They need to change up the roster so they can have a more successful season. Rashad elaborated on this plan, saying, quote, "Philly hasn't had a box office attraction at the point guard position since Iverson. LaMelo brings the fan appeal. It's a win-win for both teams. It's worth the chance. The Embiid and Ben experiment has ran its course in Philly." The reactions online were either super excited or super angry. People were saying things like, "This happens, I turn into a Minnesota fan so fast you guys won't believe it. I'd honestly love Simmons with Karl Anthony Towns and D'Lo." Another said, "But imagine Ben Simmons, D'Lo, and Karl Anthony Towns. That's a disaster waiting to happen, and not for Minnesota. We are all screwed." Another person wrote, "Excuse me, everybody in Philly needs to be fired if this happens. #carry on. And I'm turning in my fan card if this actually happens." Another said, "I'm on my hands and knees begging for this to actually happen." Clearly, people are not in agreement about whether or not this is a good move. I think it seems a little risky to replace Ben Simmons with a rookie, but I think that's what the Sixers need to do right now, take risks. They've worked around the same two athletes for long enough to realize that a big shakeup needs to happen. Plus, I do think Ben Simmons, D'Lo, and Karl Anthony Towns working together would be really fun to watch. But would the Timberwolves be willing to let go of their #1 pick for someone like Ben? That remains to be seen. Do you guys see this happening? And if it does, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell. I'm Devin Howard for The Fumble, and I'll see you later.